Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how I got this makeup look, and this is featuring the Makeupbymario palette. This is his new Ethereal palette, and I like it the way it turned out. Very good for the holidays and great look for Thanksgiving or Christmas party or anything. It's not too over the top, and I hope you guys like it. I'm using the new House Labs foundation. It's the Triclone, and it's in the shade 210 Light, Medium Neutral. I'll put it on with a beauty blender. This is the second time I'm trying this, and it has a really nice finish. The only downside is if you have any creasing or probably maybe deep lines. I don't know about fine lines, but like I always get these really bad smile lines. You can already see them. And it seemed to happen pretty quickly, so but I do like the finish and can probably work around it, but it's a tad too dark for me right now, but we'll use it. And then I'm gonna set my face. I just bought the new well, it's not a new, it's new for me. It's an RCMA powder, and it makes your foundation last. It will mattify, but I've heard amazing things about it. I've really been wanting to try it. So we'll just go in with a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe Y11. I was doing my friend's cousin's makeup and I said, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put this on your T-zone, and she wasn't familiar with what a T-zone was. So T-zone is here. This is where you normally get oily. So even if you have dry skin, or well, it'd be combo skin, this is great. Just to put it on your T-zone. That way that area will stay dry, and the rest, it will still look really dewy and glowy if you're going for that look. So use the new Makeupbymario palette. This is the Ethereal palette, and so pretty. So, sorry, you can see my room. Born This Way concealer in Pearl. So I look ghostly right now. I'm gonna use the Grande lip plumper. This definitely works. It's supposed to like smooth out your lines and whatever. So we're gonna do a more like Thanksgiving look that you can wear to your families or the in-laws or wherever. So it'll be a little bit lighter look, more daytime. So I'm going in with the pink shade. I'll tell you what shade that is. It's this one right here. And I just go above my crease because I have really hooded eyes, and this makes it look like my crease is a little bit higher and I have more room to put eyeshadow on. So I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit. They're definitely more powdery than the Master Mattes, but they're still fine. They're nothing bad. And we're gonna go into we're gonna mix the brown and like gray color, E8 and E12. And I'm focusing that towards the end and just going in like a V. And this really opens your eyes. So like I just went like this, tap it off. Now we're gonna use the purple shimmery, well, it's like not purple, I don't know, everything's like a muted color. So if I say purple, it's a muted purple color. So we're gonna use just a fluffy brush. This is the e.l.f. shadow brush. Oh, and then I also use the Morphe M443. That's one of my favorite shading brushes. And then this is the Jaclyn Hill JH32. This is a Morphe brush. You can see this is the fluffy. And then you can see the difference. This is like a little smaller. They're actually having a sale too on the Jaclyn Hill stuff. I think they're still having it. But, okay. So we're gonna blend this. Can you see how pretty that is? Honestly, I don't have any eyeshadows that look like this in any palette. They're either like more shimmery with a lot more color, or I don't know, can you see? Well, whatever. So yeah, and then actually I'm gonna use a little bit of this color too. Put that more towards the end. If you want to make your eyelashes look thicker, this is the best way to make your eyelashes. Just look down and then put this in your upper waterline. It's called tight lining. And you can already like see, just having the liner on the top makes my eyelashes look so much thicker. We're gonna go in with these Christina lashes. They're like demi wispies, and since the eyeshadow isn't super strong, we're just gonna, or dark, I should say, we'll just use these ones. Lashes always change the look. All right, so there's definitely some fallout from the eyeshadows. So if you're doing a smoky eye or anything intense, this isn't even that intense, I would recommend putting foundation and everything on after for the Mario palette. Now just to clean up, I'm using a wet Q-tip. Just go like that. The Born This Way concealer. And do you like this? I got a mosquito bite on my nose. Like, who does that? It's November. What? It's also 75 degrees in Boston, so that's nice. Okay, now we're gonna do the lower lash line and just going in with the pink shade again. And don't be afraid of putting eyeshadow on your lower lash line. It really brings the look together. And it actually, I find it sometimes conceals any lines that you have there or dryness, and I always find it very flattering. Mix the gray and the brown again. I'm just kind of pushing that into the lash line. I always feel like Mario does the like skin color on the waterline, which I don't always do, but it looks pretty good. So it takes away any redness that you have in your eyes and kind of opens the eyes. And this is the NYX one, so I know he has one as well, but okay, I'm gonna try this contour hack that's been going around. It's like the model contour hack. So I'm using the Vanity Makeup Cosmetics in Fair. And this is like a really cool toned shade. And this will really more look like a shadow than any bronzer or anything. So it's like almost how you would do makeup if you're doing like a skeleton face. I'm not sure if I'm liking this for my face. Definitely like slims this area because I have a round face, but I think I like putting my contour a little bit higher. We'll see how it looks with everything else on. I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush. It's the Putty blush, and this is Turks and Caicos. Foundations Formula bronzer, and this is like just the regular color. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil in taupe, and this is great for blondes. Brow gel, again, can't go wrong with Anastasia Beverly Hills for. So this is the ColourPop highlight in Lunch Money. It's like their best-selling one. And since the eyes are on the lighter side, I'm going to put lipstick on a color, which I never do, but we'll give it a go. So I realized I have no dark colored lipstick. So I'm gonna go in with NYX Cabaret. It's just this color here. I was like swatching different ones, but this is the color. How not to line your lips. All right, I'm gonna use the ColourPop lips. It's Candy Lips or something in Casino. So these are my thoughts on the new Makeup by Mario palette. I am a huge fan. This is a very neutral palette. It's so easy to work with. there is a little bit of fallout compared to his Master Mattes palette. Shimmers, or yeah, I guess they're shimmers in this palette, are like nothing that I own. Everything else that I have, it's a lot more pigmented. This is almost like something you would put over. I would recommend it. But if you have something similar, maybe you don't need it, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought if you picked it up.